पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 के आज के इस फाइनल में अब वक्त है पुरुषों के 92 किलोग्राम वर्ग कुश्ती का। हरियाणा हैमर्स की ओर से आ रहे हैं भारतीय मूल के रुबलजीत सिंह रंगी। पतंजलि च्यवनप्राश प्रो रेसलिंग लीग सीजन 3 के आज के इस पुरुषों के 92 किलोग्राम फाइनल वर्ग कुश्ती में एनसीआर पंजाब रॉयल्स की ओर से आ रहे हैं भारतीय मूल के मौसम खत्री।
One bout to go for the night. The crowd still looking excited and exuberant. It's Rubaljeet Singh Rangi of the Haryana Hammers, 22-year-old in the men's 92 kg category. Commonwealth gold. That's the Commonwealth Championship score for him in 2017. Remember, not to be mistaken with the Commonwealth Games. He's up against Mausam Khatri, another seasoned campaigner, 27-year-old. Who remember just fought one bout in PWL 3, lost that bout and was injured during the course of that contest, didn't fight again, but he's back. Pavlina Georgiou, the referee for this contest, in what is the final bout of the night and the final bout of PWL 3.
No fingers, no blood, no brutality.
Rubaljeet Singh Rangi. Make it a slightly more respectable scoreline for the Haryana Hammers. Remember last time around when these two sides met, Rubaljeet Singh was up against Mausam Khatri's replacement grappler Nasir, and he beat him quite comfortably.
Oh yes, now that of course a lot of people were expecting this to go down to the wire, as the final bout was expected to be the tilter and where the championship would have come. But now Mausam Khatri has been a very old competitor, and Rubaljeet comes from Ludhiana, a village close to Ludhiana, by the name of Rangi. That's the name of the village where he comes from. And Mausam Khatri, of course, has had a gold in 2009 and 2011 in the Commonwealth Championships.
No, passive.
So they are still testing each other in the 92 kilogram category. The final bout of the final of PWL 3, which has already been won by the NCR Punjab Royals. And for the third time unlucky in the final is going to be Haryana Hammers. So they normally say third time lucky, but this time it's not to be, and the wait gets longer for Haryana Hammers in the PWL for as far as the title is concerned.
Tried to throw over the shoulder Mausam Khatri, but very good defense there by Rubaljeet. Avoids the push out as well. On the contrary, just might be, is there a point going to be signalled? Yes, it's signalled in favour of the Haryana, of the NCR Punjab Royals grappler.
Yes, Mausam Khatri will get that point.
He wasn't able to avoid the push out, Rubaljeet. There was still contact that Mausam Khatri had. In fact, that's the signal for a point.
Verbal warning, passive.
And she is the queen for the night. Absolutely delight, happy to be on the winning team, and what an effort from Pooja Dhanda. She's the star of these third edition of the PWL. And what is more convincing, Raman, is the fact that an Indian beating an accomplished world champion, Olympic champion, not once but 2 times, and consistently in the PWL3, it's been a fantastic record for her. Even though she's had a loss, but in the overall, more victories than losses. That's important, and against all overseas competitors.
Absolutely, you're so right about that, Anupam. She's the rising star. The only loss that came was against Marwa Amri, but then beat Helen, beat Sangeeta, beat Udanayo by fall, and then got her own back against Marwa Amri when they met up against each other in the semi-final. And she beat Marwa Amri as well, 6-4 in the semi-finals.
Yeah, and I can tell you the whole of Gudana village in Hisar, that's where she's from, would be really toasting her victory today.
Let's set up the contest for the NCR Punjab Royals, because I think Haryana Hammers were thinking that with the world and Olympic champ up in action, she would be the favourite, but it wasn't to be. And now for the moment, as we head towards the end of round 1, it's just that solitary point that separates these 2 grapplers in the men's 92 kg category.
Of the Wrestling Federation of India, along with Mr. Kartikeya Sharma, and that is Dharmendra, the famous cinestar, former member of parliament as well, team owner of the Punjab Royals, enjoying every moment of this final. Team having won already. Mausam Khatri now trying to get hold of Rubaljit with a single leg hold. He's got the better of him, and he's trying to get another point. Will he sneak in another one? Yes, he does. So Mausam Khatri gets one more point. He's leading 2-0 now against Rubaljit Rangi. So they will like to finish off in style with a 6-3 if they can. But a 2-point lead is still very little. But here is a good takedown, and there's a chance coming in for Rubaljit as Mausam Khatri is trying to get into a defensive position. It's 2-all now with that takedown. So plenty to grapple in this final bout. Good positioning, good hold, strong footwork, electric indeed, fast work in the 92 kilogram category as Mausam Khatri loses 2 points, in fact giving it away to his opponent Rubaljit. So 2-all, everything to fight for. They're fighting for pride now and try and make this contest into a 5-4 instead of a 6-3. Both these grapplers have been in the India camps many a time. Mausam Khatri has been in and out of the national squad. 2-2, still waiting.
Center. Action.
So, smiling faces there for the players there. That was the team from the Haryana Hammers. They've
Red contact.
lost this final. Mausam Khatri.
Red on block. Red. Don't block.
It's a 2-all. Again, slowing down the proceedings, and the ref saying, well, get on with it, otherwise there are going to be points awarded for passivity. That will be 1 point in case it goes that way. In the next 30 minutes, they've got to get on with it. We're into the final minute now. Mausam Khatri making it happening a little swift, but he's in trouble now, and well, that's a point comes in for Rubaljit Rangi. He's got that right leg and again falls, but Khatri gets to it quickly, and see how balance of the feet and the balance of the body weight transfer with points coming in for Mausam Khatri. It's a 3-2, and the sponge has been thrown for a re-look as a protest. So the bout stopped for a brief while as the video referral will be seen. Look at this. And Mausam Khatri is swift on his feet, back up again. And Romaljit goes out. And there is the takedown. So we'll wait and see what is the decision of the jury. 1 point. So that was V.N. Prasad of the jury. He's also the Secretary General of the Wrestling Federation of India. Mausam Khatri now has a 2-point lead. So it seems to be going in favor of Punjab Royals. Just half a minute to go. They want to wrap up in style with a 6-3 verdict rather than a 5-4 to make it look a very convincing victory in the final. And cheers and claps in anticipation already from the players of Punjab Royals. They will be delighted and rejoicing. And Mausam Khatri coming in again once more. It seems to be all over for Robaljit Singh Rangi, unless he can do something in the last 5 odd seconds which remain. But Mausam Khatri, very experienced campaigner, is being very defensive. He won't let him go. And it is victory for Mausam Khatri, a 4-2 decision in the final tie. So it's a 6-3 in the overall for the NCR Punjab Royals. Mausam Khatri, only his second time that he's fighting in PWL 3, and what a victory. 6-3 in the end against Haryana Hammers. The crowd. So that's how it all ended. 6-3 a victory for Punjab Royals, and the winners being Anastasia. Then we had Kumba winning for Gino Petrashvili, Pooja Dhanda and Zurabi Lakosvili, and in the end we had Mausam Khatri making it 6-3 for Punjab Royals as they defended their title, retained their title, and Haryana Hammers, third time unlucky, losing in the final, but in the end